This is its official unveiling, and that's a unique experience and something you don't get to see too often. So Matt, if you could loosen the pin. Yes, last time we watched Chris's face turn 3 shades of red because the pin was thin. You're good? All right. There we go. Big round of applause for Chris again. I'd like to tease him. I tell him that the louder you clap and the more noise you make, the faster he has to go. Alright? Now, welcome to the B&O's Mountain Fire Shops. You all are at a very historic and significant site. This is the birthplace of American railroading. This site dates back to the earliest days of American railroading to about 1828, 1830. The heyday of the Mountain Fire Shops is around just before the Great Depression, in which this site consisted of 100 acres and was basically a self-contained industry and produced everything and anything that was necessary for the railroad to use. It also was the largest employer in the city of Baltimore. During World War II, 4,000 people worked around the clock to help with the American war effort. The B&O got its name from its point of origin, which was the city of Baltimore, and its intended destination, which was the Ohio River. That's how you got Baltimore, Ohio. When track was laid and first began in 1828, by the time it was completed to its first stop at Elegant City, or Elegant Mills, Maryland, it consisted of 13 miles of track. It would take the B&O 25 years to travel 382 miles from Baltimore to Wheeling, which sat on the Ohio River, and it cost $14 million when it was completed in 1852. That's a big chunk of change. The building that you guys are in today was not constructed on the B&O site until 1884. This was one of 3 roundhouses located on site, built on the location of a roundhouse that actually burned down. This was designed as a passenger car repair shop. If you had been here back when this was in working condition, the cars that would have been inside this building were very similar to what's located in Bay 18. They were approximately 60 feet in length, therefore a turntable is about 60 feet in diameter. You would not have seen any locomotives inside this building. Back in the day, the way that this building was used and the way it was designed was very practical. Cars would have been brought in through one of 3 doors. They would have been brought in through the large wooden doors of Bay 11, the large wooden doors of Bay 15, and way back in the day, in Bay 2, on the wall that's currently bricked over, that was another entrance. Cars were brought in, and were people pushed, powered. On the middle of the turntable, approximately where I'm standing, there was a pulley system that was allowed a chain and rope to be connected to the car itself, and it would be pulled onto the turntable. Once on the turntable, a piece of equipment could be positioned in any of the 22 bays surrounding the turntable, and that's where it would have been worked on. The building itself was designed by noted Baltimore architect E. Francis Baldwin, and it's commonly referred to as Baldwin's Cathedral. And the reason for that is many people believe that this is a little ornate for the practical style of buildings that was being used by railroads during the day. However, even though it was a little bit larger in its design, its window openings, the ceiling that it contained, it was still very practical in terms of what you see. Where you're standing is a concrete floor that was actually poured by the B&O when this was opened as a museum in 1953. Prior to that time, the floor would have been wooden. It was a working floor. The walls themselves, the colors that you see, are the colors that were originally painted on the walls by the railroad. The white was very practical. The large windows that you see here allowed a significant amount of natural light into the building. And basically the white on the walls allows that light to be reflected. The black on the bottom part of the wall is also very practical. And basically that was used cover marks that may be put there by workers and the general dust and dirt that was in here, hide those.
Let's do it on the other side. Do it on the other side, Mommy.
You doing good, Chris? All right, another round of applause. See, that's hands-free. Hands-free driver. If you look at the upper roof, the second level of place is the clerestory level. The clerestory level is pretty important. Back when this was a functioning roundhouse, workers would actually climb up on ladders outside the roof, get onto a catwalk on the clerestory level, and they would open those windows. Now, is there anybody here that's been here in the summertime? Very hot days in the summertime. That was very practical because basically those windows and having them open with the doors open creates a chimney effect. So on a day when it's about 90 degrees outside, it can literally be about 100 degrees inside. So by opening those windows, you create a natural chimney effect and basically you lower the temperature inside. Very important. The upper level, the very top level of the dome, is known as the lantern. There's another ring of lights inside there. Those lights are very important, those windows are very important as well. When we rebuilt the roof after the collapse in 2003, we mechanized those windows so that we can use a button to open them from down on the floor. Now, a little bit more about the turntable itself. First, you will see this design for this turntable is known as an Armstrong turntable. Chris is demonstrating why, because it's all people powered. The way this is situated on the outer edge is just watch Chris go around and you look down inside the pit, you'll see a stone sill on the outer edge. On top of that stone sill is a single ring rail. The edge closest to you at the edge of the pit is approximately 4 feet. In the middle, it's approximately 8 to 9 feet. Underneath the locomotive is an iron bridge. It sits on 2 rails on top of an iron bridge. On that bridge, or in the middle of the bridge, there's a pillar that the whole bridge assembly rests upon. That's a very important component because basically what that is the center balance point for this turntable. On the outer edge, you'll see 2 locking mechanisms, one on each side. This is so that the turntable doesn't turn when a piece of wood is being brought on. And the way this would work, the car would be brought on, the weight equally distributed on the turntable. And once that was done, it would have been turned. This particular turntable has a capacity of approximately 50 tons, 100,000 pounds. The locomotive that's resting on there today weighs about 45. One thing that's important to note is underneath these locking mechanisms are 2 wheels. Those wheels are guide wheels. The brake is down along the